Hey guys, we're doing a special quick run of our comic review show today because we got a lot of stuff going on Saturday. So let's get to it real quick. Godzilla vs. X-Men, new release this past week. 2 out of 5. Not really much is said. Kind of unimaginative. Little bit too quick to get to a resolution. What do you think?
I agree. It felt like a filler issue of all the ones that have come out so far.
Kinda did.
I'm really hoping Avengers knocks it up a little bit.
The next one is Thor.
I said Avengers on the back.
I thought I said Thor, but probably. I don't know. We'll check it out later. Godzilla vs. X-Men, 2 out of 5. Now, keeping with the Godzilla madness, Godzilla, here there be aliens. So, as a Godzilla fan myself, I gave this a 3 out of 5 because this is pretty much all set up, but it's a really interesting setup that builds on the history of the IDW Godzilla offshoots, like the Sons of Giants stuff. So, really interesting stuff going on. Yes, there's some alien stuff. I would have much preferred if there was more Godzilla, but, you know, you take what you can get, especially when it's building to a story. What do you think?
I can agree with a 3 out of 5. I'll give it a 3 out of 5. As a casual Godzilla fan, even though I know classic Godzilla takes a while to build up, you get the human story quite a bit, it just felt a little too long, a little longer than Godzilla's build-up kind of is. A
little bit.
So it kind of brought me down a little bit. I didn't know the history as much as this guy.
Okay.
But I still agree. Good.
So still 3 out of 5 on both ends. Godzilla, Here There Be Aliens, number 1. Absolute Batman, number 8, the continuation of the Mr. Freeze storyline. I gave it a 3 out of 5. The storyline is really good. It's just the artwork just takes me out of it, man. It really does. I was not a fan of what's been going on with this. But the storyline, really good. It builds on Bruce's like built family, I guess you could say, with all the people. Oh yeah, we're definitely going a little bit longer. But it builds on Bruce's family, or sort of built family that he has with the absolute versions of his rogues gallery, pretty much. Definitely worth reading just for the storyline at least. But yeah, what do you think?
I agree. It's pretty good. Especially the ending. The end part is really what gets you. A little
bit of teasing on that.
Gets you the teasing. Yeah. I do like the sort of the touching, building on Bruce's character a bit more in here. You get his friends basically having that intervention with him in Crime Alley, and it really just adds more to it. And they're
basically helping him to build a better Batman,
exactly.
And that's cool. But it still reminds me of I talked about this earlier. How it basically feels like they're putting together Team Arrow, but with Team Batman.
And you really felt that at
the end there, you really did.
Boy matches.
Exactly. So moving on, Absolute Batman, I gave 3 out of 5. What'd you give it?
I'll stick with 3 out of 5. Yeah, that's good. That's solid.
Solid. Aquaman. All right, Aquaman number 5. This series came out of left field for me, for all of us really, because let's be honest, Aquaman's kind of a joke character. You know, they did a pretty good job in the movies about, you know, making him kind of the Banff. But this comic, to me, like, I am a firm believer in the new Aquaman these days. I gave this one a 4 out of 5 because I greatly enjoyed it. The artwork is amazing. They kind of give him a twisted sense of humor and like, haha, yes, I'm a pirate now kind of thing. And yeah, it just builds on the story that they've been building, and it shows more motivation from the other characters. Like, they're scared, and they are they're having to fall in line, or else, you know, bad stuff happens. But yeah, I gave it 4 out of 5.
So I'm sticking with a 3 out of 5 still 3 out of 5. This gave me very like Thor Ragnarok vibes, especially with the disguise that he has on.
You know what? I didn't put my hand on it until you said that.
Yes.
I could see that. I really could.
Felt very Chris Hemsworth, especially Aquaman. He'd be looking very Chris Hemsworth in this one.
Wow. I did not put that together until you said that. Yes, I could get behind that assessment. Yes. All right, but it was still fun, though.
Yes, it was still fun time. It was fun time.
It actually answered a little bit more story and gave you that little teaser at the end, like, oh my God, what happened there? I want to see. I want to see where issue 6 goes. So I gave this one a 4 out of 5. You gave it a 3 out of 5?
I'm sticking with 3 out of 5.
All right. Very positive. Definitely worth picking up. Aquaman number 5. Gwenpool number 1. Now, Gwendolyn Poole has been off and on a crazy character for the past few years. Without Gwendolyn Poole, we would not have Jeff the Land Shark. We wouldn't have the West Coast Avengers kind of stuff. Basically, Gwenpool is a pretty good addition to the Marvel universe. If you like, you know, the funny stuff.
Yes.
If you like the cutesy stuff. Yes. This one as all of the solicitations have already said, it is not Gwendolyn Poole. This is Gwen Stacy. Not just any Gwen Stacy, not an alternate universe, not a clone, not anything. Supposedly, this is Gwen friggin' Stacy.
Gwen Stacy.
And
her neck is healed.
Yes. So she is X-31, and she has been sent out on a mission to find some Deathlocks. This is part of all the solicitations.
Yes.
Gwendolyn Poole, a.k.a. Gwen Poole, has been just popping up here and there, helping out her heroes, helping out her little Sharky Jeff buddy, and using her reality warping powers to, help better the comic world.
Yes.
Whatever. And then all of a sudden she notices a shift in comic tone that rivals, Frank Miller stuff in her own words.
Yes.
And that's when we get, the slightly murderous Gwen Stacy. And I like where this is going. I gave it a very positive 3 out of 5 just because I want to see where this goes. Especially since Spider-Man is in this comic, and at the time she didn't know that Spider-Man was Peter Parker, and which Gwendolyn knows, and she drops hints here and there, and he's like, "Wait,
for
what?"
Pete's sake.
Yes, exactly. Pun intended.
They're always intended. I don't care what people say.
Don't be a coward. Intend all your puns. But yes, I gave this one very positive 3 out of 5.
Same here. I will give it a 3 out of 5 as well.
Definitely worth picking up, especially like collectors, maybe.
Yes.
One World Under Doom, number 4. Picks up almost exactly where the last one left off. Dormammu has invaded the Earth and is wrecking shop. There's no heroes left aside from Doom, and Doom is like, well, damn. Guess I'm gonna have to get some work in.
One man betrayed by the world that he loves. Now in his most desperate hour.
I mean, he did it himself.
I know he did.
He banished them all himself, and then the ending, the ending to it was pretty good. But the in between, the fight with Dormammu is pretty brutal. It's depicted amazingly. It's well plotted, well illustrated. Fantastic,
very anime-ish.
Very anime-ish. Screaming out the names of attacks here and there. There is a bunch of Easter eggs, especially since Doom's new spells utilize basically just screaming out a name or a sound effect and it happening, like snicked. Yes. But I gave this one a very positive 4 out of 5. I definitely recommend picking up One World Under Doom number 4.
Yes.
4 out of 5.
I agree as well.
Yeah.
The fight was just tremendous. The art is nice. I like it a lot.
It was good.
Especially the ending, just like you said, it really gets you like,
I mean, I'm not even
about to go down.
So this the ending right here makes me even more mad about Avengers Endgame. Avengers assemble. Yeah, like just the ending just made me even more mad about Avengers Endgame. But now let's see how this goes moving forward into issue 5. Definitely worth picking up. One World Under Doom number 4. Moving on to Supergirl number 1. Lena Danvers is back, and she is heading to Midvale, where apparently there's an identity crisis going on. Okay, here's my gripe about this. Streaky is with her, and then Streaky is also with Power Girl. There's only one Streaky. Whose cat is Streaky?
Get them on the weekends, every other weekend.
You know what? That makes sense. Shared custody, because they're basically the same person, just different universes. I understand that. All right, Crypto makes an appearance in here. Yes. Fantastic. The artwork, Sophie Campbell. The artist Sophie Campbell is on art and writing. Fantastic. I love it. I love the bright and cheeriness of it. And like I said a little bit ago, there is an identity crisis going on here. She makes her way to Midvale, and apparently there has been an imposter going around as Supergirl, and claiming that a much skinnier and blonder version of her is the actual imposter.
Robust.
Yes. What did the Mario movie say? Corpulent, very corpulent. Yes. Anyway, but very good writing here. The dialogue is funny. It gives you insight into Supergirl's mind, how it works, and she's just like an early 20s kid, just like yes, I did say kid that doesn't really want to go home, but she wants to see her parents. But she doesn't want to go home, but she wants to see her parents, kind of thing.
Yes.
So yeah, it's got that relatability to it. I mean, which is really hard to do when you got the powers of God. Okay?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Superman, no matter what story I read, I can't relate to Superman. But I can relate to stuff like that in Supergirl.
Yes.
Like you want to go over here and hang out with these people, but you don't want to go there.
It's the kind of thing that they really should do more often with Superman. It's like, I really like the Superman stuff, but every now and then, let's throw something like this in.
Yeah,
throw a little story like this.
Yes.
Kind of like the that Superman special comic that came out a few weeks ago.
Exactly.
That was nice.
That was great.
We love Superman being Superman. Let's take a step back and remind people
he's Clark Kent.
He's Clark.
Yeah.
He's a great guy.
All right, and now so I gave this one a very positive 3 out of 5. Very good. What about you?
I like the
4 out of 5. All right.
Really nice.
I can't fault you for that.
She was adorable.
Yeah, it was great. If you like this, I do recommend you start reading the Power Girl stuff. It's very good. So now we are moving on to our each picked comics of the week. Who's going first, me or you?
We can go with. Let's go with this one.
Oh, that one first. Okay.
I like the idea of even though this one is my favorite. Even though kind of this one is, I guess, indie-ish.
Yeah.
I like a more indie-ish one. Kind of. Let's give it its thing. But mine, the one that has been sweeping all of comic world this week so far. No surprise. Invincible's universe, Battle Beast #1.
I gotta say, man, it's a pretty damn good pick for pick of the week. The artwork provided by Ryan Otley and Annalisa Leone, right? Yeah, Leone.
Yes.
Art is amazing. Okay, the artwork, the coloring, friggin' fantastic.
Yes.
The writing is crisp. It's funny. It screams Robert Kirkman. All right, and it is just oh my god,
it is in your face.
It is in your face.
The quality of the book too, page wise and everything too. It's unbelievable.
And this is a cover A, like even the cover A, the binding is fantastic.
Yes.
We always talk about the binding and the actual field comic a lot, but this is really good. Yes. The storyline is just fantastic. It picks up immediately after his first real battle with Invincible, and goes from there.
And you don't even really need to know about the Invincible universe to get in this. That's the feel that I got from it. And
you don't. Yeah, you really don't.
I love the banter between him and his ship. It's it's tremendous. And
the ship and him have a common goal.
Yes,
they want to kill Battle Beast. And yes, you heard that right. Battle Beast wants to die. He wants to get unalived, but he does not want to unalive himself.
He wants cravening this.
Exactly. He is the intergalactic Craven. Yes, that is a perfect analogy. Yes, but fantastic artwork, fantastic writing, the banter between him and the ship, the action sequences, fantastic. Definitely worth picking up. Any of the copies, really.
Yes.
Not just that blind bag, but even this one right here. This is cover A. And it is beautiful. Definitely worth picking up. I give it a 5 out of 5.
I give it a 5 out of 5. And heck, I would say and I feel like I need to say, just in case there's somebody who don't know, if you are going to get the blind bag, you may want to get a regular version as well, because you might not even get the comic if you want to read it. There's a chance that you get something else.
So in the blind bag is actually an advanced copy, an ultra rare advanced copy of issue 2, which has that little stamp on it, and it's all foily, it's all pretty, and it's amazing. I pulled 3 of them were pulled in this shop here. They opened them here, and it's amazing. And then you might also get a Marvel team up number 14, where Spider-Man and Invincible meet up, and that one's all foiled out. It is a complete reprint of the comic. Not just a reskin,
just a cover on a Battle Beast issue.
It's the entire issue, and it is fantastic. It's so pretty. I love all of the variants on here. I also pulled a 1 in 50 from Art Adams, which was friggin' fantastic.
I know that 1 in 50 is nice.
Yeah, it did not last long on the shelf. So definitely worth picking up any of the Battle Beast just for the story alone. Moving on to my comic of the week. Image Comics, Exquisite Corpses. Now, this one is not for kids at all, no matter what. Battle Beast was kind of not for kids. This is definitely not for kids at all. First off, I'm giving it a 5 out of 5. I know this one has been kind of eclipsed by Battle Beast, and that's not to say that one is better than the other. To me, they're both freaking fantastic.
Yes, they're tremendous.
To me, they tie for my pick of the week. But this one right here, it's written by James Tynion. Michael Walsh is on part of the art team, and it's basically a mix of Battle Royale, Hunger Games, and Manhunt from the old PS2 game that got like banned in like 14 countries. And with a little bit of Scream for the theatricality of the serial killers in here. Basic premise: there is basically an Illuminati that has been controlling the fate of the country for like 1775. And every Halloween, for some reason on Halloween, they haven't explained that one yet. If they're ever going to, they have a battle royale to see which of their picked representatives will come out on top. Whoever comes out on top is the top dog for the 2 years, 1 year. But basically until the next reaping.
I got a little bit confused. Yeah, there were some times where they mentioned 5 years.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
so that one was a little bit confusing.
Yeah.
But for a specified time frame until the next Halloween tournament or whatever,
one family rules above the other.
Yes.
Which even they kind of pointed out is like all the families already can do basically whatever they want. So
it's the prestige.
They haven't really said what else you get if you win, but still.
Like, it's the prestige.
Yeah.
You just want to. And it does have... This is all build up, but at the same time, it's fun build up. It shows, the first 10 minutes of a Halloween movie, of course, where you get to know the innocence and all that stuff. And then it has, the introduction from Smoking Aces, where it introduces all the players on the field.
Gives you that title card thing.
Pretty much, yeah. And it's fantastic. It's a great build up, great start to the story. I'm excited to see where this goes.
Yes.
I'm definitely waiting for issue 2. I did not order enough of these at all because I almost immediately sold out. I had to put this one behind the register so that way we could review this one. But yeah, definitely worth picking up. Exquisite Corpses. Number 1. I am excited for where this series is going to go.
It's very exciting.
5 out of 5.
The main character, and I only say that just because this one's probably going to be the person on the cover may end up being pretty big. I felt the bigness from it, but the main character gave me some Punisher vibes here.
Like Lone Gunman. He's labeled as the Lone Gunman. And definitely gave off some Punisher vibes. Definitely worth picking up. Exquisite Corpses number 1. Well, that about does it for our quick and dirty review for this week. We will see you guys next time. Tomorrow, we're actually going to be dropping some videos here and there from ClubCon, New Braunfels' very first convention put on by the Boys and Girls Club of America, and I will be a panelist, and we're going to be doing videos, lives on our TikToks, and uploading a bunch of stuff throughout the day. So tune in tomorrow where everything, ClubCon related is going to be going on, and we will see you guys next time.